Okay, my first question for you is, of course, do you often use the internet? And when did you first use the internet? So let's see. Just let me take my magic pen to write.
I use the internet every day uh, in my work, um, and I don't think I cannot. Yeah, and I don't think how can I live without internet. I remember the first time I used the internet in 1996. Yes, that date I went to the internet store and asked the owner have um, register a new account, the new account for my email. Yes, that was Yahoo, uh, the email with uh, Yahoo. That's my first email, and um, the first time I uh, access to the internet.
Yeah, very good. Okay, 1996. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Just use it in my work. I use internet in my work. No, I use the first. It's not, it's good to use definite article the. So it's the internet uh every day for work. So I use the internet every day for work. For work. Okay. And honestly, I can't imagine life without it. I can't imagine life without it. And the first time I went online, go online is another phrase that you can use because we don't want to repeat, use the internet again. And you said it was internet store, no, internet cafe.
Mm, cafe.
Yes, of course. I went to an internet cafe and asked the owner to help me set up a new email account. Email account. What is?
Mhm.
Yes. And of course, it was my very first one. So I want to talk about very. So first time, you said it was the first time I ever, so you can say it was because it was the first time you can use it was my very, so you can say it was my very first one.
It was my very first one.
Yeah, first one, first email. I mean, the first time that you had an email. And of course, also the first time you ever went on, so you can say go on the internet, go online. So you can say, I went on the internet. So I have three different phrases. Go online, go on the internet, and of course, use the internet. So you can use all them, okay? And that's it. Well, let's see. What is the best thing about the internet?
The best thing about the internet, uh, in my opinion, is sending email. Without the internet, I have to I had to go to the post office uh, to send an email, to send a mail um, to the US or to my hometowns. It took uh, a week or more than a month um, to the recipient, yeah. Mm, it took me a long time to send an email to my relatives. But when when mm, using the internet, when uh, when I went online, I can send a mail, uh, and took it just took only a minute. Mm.
It was very quick.
The second thing is mhm. The best thing. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, okay. So this is the best thing. So do you want to add another reason? If you feel like so, why not? You can do this. If no, we can talk about
Mhm.
this.
The other thing about the internet is um, is that I can explore the world.
School. Yes.
Mm, I can learn and I can learn many subjects from the internet. Uh, and I can get the knowledge. I can get the information uh, very quickly. Um, the end. Mm, mm, yes, get information,
Yes.
learn some new things, mm, connect to people who far away from us.
So you can explore the world, you can learn online, you can gain knowledge. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's see. So before the internet. So this way is better because actually the structure was not really clear. So you said, in my opinion, then you said sending email without the internet, I have to go. So actually it's not really clear structure. Let's make it better. So we can rephrase it this way. We can say before the internet, if I wanted to send a message to someone in the US or even to my hometown, I had to go to the post office. And it could take a week or even a month to reach them. So it could take, so a week, okay, to reach them. Okay, this is the first one. So you can use past form because we are talking about the time before the internet. And it took, of course, a long time to stay in touch with your relatives. So stay in touch is a good one. But once I started using the internet, I could send an email in just a minute. It was so much faster and easier. So once I started using the internet, I could send, for example, an email or message in just a minute. So it's so much faster. So this way you can make your answer more natural. And of course, in addition, I can explore the world, just, gain knowledge and access to many different resources, like, for example, materials and subjects. I can study and learn online. Okay. And now, so let's see. How many hours a day do you use the internet? How many hours do you
Mm-hmm.
use? Yes.
I think I use the internet more than 8 hours a day for learning English, and browse the internet or search the information. Mm, I spend a lot of time for working, yes, and learning
Yeah,
online.
very.
Learning online, yes.
Yeah, you use internet in a good and positive way. Great job. So it's really good. So you can add here, if I were you, I would use the adverb probably. So this adverb is really common adverb and we use it a lot in daily conversation. Probably, maybe, probably is 50-50, like 50%, like probably maybe over 8 hours a day. I use it for working, no, just for work, learning English,
For,
browsing
for,
and looking up information, search information, looking up information. So I spend a lot of time working and studying online. I spend a lot of time working and studying. So if you want to say search for information, look up is the most common phrasal verb for checking and finding information. So look up, yeah, is the best one for searching information and you can use it. Okay, but work can be used as noun and verb, so you don't need to add ing here, just for work is enough. Okay, and let's see the next one. Oh, my pens. The next one. Do you think our lives have been improved by the internet? How?
mm, the internet help us to gain the knowledge, um, and learn the new things from other country, from others from all over the world. Then expand the network to um, um, improve. Um, yes, in Vietnam, we can learn English or other language easier. Um, and look up the information easier than before. Mm, Especially we learn uh, the the knowledge, uh, the good knowledge are from the, um, other countries, the developed countries in the world. Mm, and and so I think the internet improved our lives a lot about the education, um, mm, yeah, commercial business, um, learn the new things, mm, expand our network.
Yeah. Okay, that was good.
That
Very
can
good.
improve a lot, can improve all the aspects of life.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, very good. Well, yes, the internet helps us gain knowledge, as you said, learn new things from people all over the world. Yes. And you said, let me see. Um, it makes yes, then you said expand or network. Yeah, let's see how to make it better. You can say it also makes it easier to connect and expand our networks. This one is better because I want to add this, make a combination. And in my country, it's now easier to learn English or all the languages and look up information. I like this one compared to before. Compared to before. So, and what's really good, what's really great is that we can access useful knowledge from developed countries. We can access. So, what's great is that we can access, okay, useful knowledge, okay, from developed countries. So this one is better. And I believe, I think, I truly believe maybe the internet has improved our lives a lot. Has improved. We've learned so much about education, business, new ideas. So it's really helped us grow. It's really helped us grow. So this way you can complete it. It's a great conclusion.
Yeah,
It's really helped us grow. So I think this one is really good. It's perfect conclusion. And now, yeah, how does the internet help people from different countries to communicate with each other?
by the internet have people from other countries, from different countries to commute to, to communicate with each other through via the internet by using email, the social media, um, and we no longer use the telephone. Um, we less use uh, telephone to communicate with others because it costs a lot. So we use the internet to communicate with people in all over the world uh, easier and uh, with the cheap cost with the um, reasonable cost.
Multiple. Yeah.
By using the by using the internet, we s- we 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 can save our money
Yeah.
in communication.
Yeah, and
We
you
can,
don't need to translate it word by actually word, one by one, word by word. So you can easily say because yeah, I understand you trying to translate so it's actually reasonable cost. So it's more affordable. Yeah, it's more
affordable.
affordable to connect. It's easier. So with people around the world, so it's much easier, you can say. So the internet make it much easier and more affordable to connect with people around the world. This one is easier. So avoid translating word by word because it's difficult. So sometimes you can't find that word. Okay, how to
Okay.
make it. But this one, yeah, of course, it's affordable to connect. So yes. The people from different countries can easily communicate with each other through, just you can use through the internet using email, social media, and messaging apps. Of course, we have messaging apps. And these days, we hardly use the phone anymore. We hardly use because it's expensive, maybe, or the internet makes it much easier and, of course, affordable to connect. So that's it. Okay, let's see. We have another question. So and let's answer this one then.
On
Yeah.
the internet. Yes.
Uh,
It's dangerous to meet people on the internet.
that's really
Yes.
important. Yes, let's talk about it. It's a really
Yes.
important question.
Yes. Sometimes the internet is dangerous to communicate with the strangers. Mm, mm, if we because it's not just uh, we can we cannot trust people on the internet easily. We should not trust and communicate with the strangers on the internet easily. Yeah. Um, and I have experience uh, to talk to people from the internet, um, especially the stranger, uh, and they are foreigners. Um, they will want to add a friends with me on the through the Facebook. Then they make friends and um, try to try to be my best friends, my closest friends. After that, they asked me uh, for money. Uh-huh. Yeah, a, a lot. Yeah, there are common in Vietnam now. So I got awareness. I am um, built. I aware, aware of mm, making friends with a stranger on the internet.
Yeah, that was so special. So really, just easily ask for money without any
Mhm.
just,
Yeah,
yeah,
because after a month, maybe or three weeks, they make friends written every day in the morning,
yeah,
at night, and say and send message from the morning to at
yeah,
night. Yeah, and they make a friend with us and make us trust about them.
yeah,
And they about 3 weeks maybe.
yeah, of course.
Um,
So
and
actually, they acted friendly. You say they acted
active
friendly
friendship.
and tried to become closer. Like, a close friends to
Yes.
become friend or close to become close friend or closer. So yes, uh, as you said, it's important not to share personal information and get too close, not to get too close, to people on social media, or for example you don't know, especially when you don't know. And you now when you want to talk about your experience, you can say present perfect. I've had experience chatting with strangers on the internet, mostly foreigners who tried to add me, for example, on Facebook, and then they acted friendly and tried to become close, but later they ask you for money. And you said that a lot of people in your country have had similar experiences. So I think you should be very careful who you connect with online. So, who you connect with online. So, really, it's important to be careful about who you connect with online. Yeah, especially in this case that they can easily ask for money. Yeah, maybe they can use your personal information. Okay, so let's keep going, but first let's log out before actually running out of time. So let's log out and back in, then we will keep going with the rest of it. Okay.